Hi guys, it's me, Miss Manifester, helping you open a spiritual doorway to the abundance that you deserve. And today I want to talk to you guys about money, how you can attract money into your life. I want to take you through some just general pieces of advice and some kind of exercises or tips that you can implement into your life straight away to start becoming a vibrational match to cash. You guys are going to laugh, but you're probably going to be seeing a lot of me wearing this scarf for the next 6 months because it's got really cold here. My boyfriend had it made for me and I'm just obsessed. I feel like Joseph in his Technicolor dream coat, and I'm like, any dream will do. What an amazing mantra to live by. So if you're kind of thinking, does this girl have nothing else to wear? I love it and I'm cold. Before we get started, please click the subscribe button and hit the bell to get the regular updates from me. Let's do this. So a lot of you guys that are watching this video are probably here because you're not feeling too fantastic in the finances department. You're feeling lack or you're feeling broke and you're worrying about where the money is going to come from. This worry is majorly holding you back from attracting the abundance that you deserve because you have a resistance at this point to allowing that money into your life. Money and wealth are an energy. Poverty is also an energy. Common saying is the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. And that is because both those people are in either a wealth or a poverty mindset. The people that are getting richer all the time expect money. They expect it to flow to them. Whereas people who are in poverty, sadly, expect misfortune, expect struggle, expect to be broke, possibly because they've never known any different. But the amazing news is that God, the universal source, however you identify, loves you and you all deserve abundance. It doesn't discriminate against one person or another. It is the power of the mind that is helping us to attract this wealth to us, and also our faith in that higher power that they will deliver what is meant for us, and what is meant for us will not pass us by. We are so conditioned to believe that it's hard to attract wealth and success, that everything comes at a price, everything has to be hustle and hard work, and if you haven't done that, then you won't get what you deserve. But Abraham Hicks says that it's as easy to manifest a castle as it is to manifest a button. The same as $1 is exactly the same as $1 million. But if you don't have the faith behind it, that the universe could give you $1 million because it just feels like that isn't for me, and that is so, that's only for us, the elite people or the very few, the very lucky, and I am not one of those people. It's going to be very hard for that to come through for you. So I often recommend to my clients and my friends that they ask the universe for a small amount of money first, something that feels believable. So we often start with £100. And what often we find is that the universe will more than over deliver on that because you are blessed. And this is an amazing way to increase your faith system, to increase your belief that there is somebody up there looking after you who wants to bless you. So you have to find a way to increase your faith, and this is a great way of doing it. Asking for small things first and building and building and building, rather than asking for big, not seeing the result, and then obviously you get knocked back, your faith goes out the window, and then you're back in a lack mentality again. I think it's really important to visualize yourself with the money that it is that you're looking to manifest. Imagining yourself receiving the money. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to bless somebody else with the money, or are you going to be putting it towards something for yourself? What does that mean for you? How does it feel when you get it? Do you feel blessed? Connecting to the feelings that you're going to have when you receive the money, feeling blessed and looked after and feeling secure and grateful. Also thinking back to times when you've had money before and how that's made you feel, so you can become a vibrational match. But I think it's really great to find ways to go and surround yourself with the energy of wealth, the things that you want. So in the UK, we've got Harrods. That's one of the most famous department stores in the world. And Harrods is full of, very, very high-end, couture, expensive items. My friend Isabel and I will go into Harrods and we will spend time just surrounding ourselves with the wealth, touching and getting tactile and feeling things that we want. I believe that, you know, if you want something, go and spend time with it. Don't say, well, there's no point in me going into that department store because I can't afford it. Well, you're just blocking your wealth right there and then. You've got to go and say, you know what, this is mine. This is coming to me. I deserve this. And I'm going to surround myself with this energy and see myself with it and get closer to it. So I really would recommend doing that. You know, go and test drive that car that you want, because when you know how something feels, it's like, wow, like I know exactly what this is going to be like when I get it because I've had that experience with it already, rather than, you know, shutting yourself off and having a resistance to receiving it by saying I can't afford it, so I'm just not gonna bother. I think it's also really important to be in a place of gratitude for everything that you have already. It can be really hard when your bank balance is showing like in the overdraft, or it's just really on the wire. At that point, you have to surrender to the universe and kind of trust that you are being blessed, and say, you know what, I can't do any more on this situation. I have to give it over to you now and let you do the magic, let you do the work. And I'm just going to go away now and I'm going to focus on my ways to feel good in this present space, which is going to help you create your future. So I think being grateful for things that you've got is really, really important. And if you're kind of going, well, I don't feel like I've got any money, there is still plenty of other things that you can be grateful for. Coming back to the fact that you might have somewhere to sleep, you have a phone, you have air, you had a meal today. Like there's so many things in your life that you can be grateful for. And by focusing on what we have, we attract more, rather than putting all our attention on what we don't have and attracting more lack into our reality. It's really important as well to care for your money and show your bank account some respect, rather than just burying your head in the sand and going, you know what, I don't want to look at this right now because I think it's going to look awful. Or you get that bill come through the letterbox and you're like, la 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 la, can't see anything. I'll just throw that over here or shove that in a drawer. That doesn't answer any of your problems by ignoring something that you should be positively focusing your attention on and giving your love and attention to, like nurturing your money and really taking care of it. I believe that you should have, you know, budgeting in place. When the universe gives us money, it won't give you more until it knows that you can handle what you've already been given. And when you kind of get to that point, it says, okay, you're ready for more money now, so now I'm going to give you more money, rather than just rinsing it and getting into lack again and so on and so forth and carrying on in that cycle. You have to be responsible for your money. The other great thing about doing this and, you know, saying I need to look at the bank is it gives you a sense of control. You know, money is an energy to be played with, but we can control that energy. The money doesn't run us. We should be running that. We should be looking after that, and we should be playing with that. It does not own you. So give it some attention. Make sure that you're taking control of the money and not the other way around. And finally, guys, I want you to be really careful and mindful and watch your words. Watch the language that you use about money in your life, because those words hold power. Your subconscious doesn't know truth from a lie, right from wrong. It's just a sponge and it absorbs it. So when you are saying things like, I'm broke, I don't have anything, I can't afford this. When you say words like that, your subconscious just sucks those words up, and you're putting out a really negative affirmation over your life by saying, I don't have this. When you do, like, you have everything to be grateful for, and everything exists for you, you know, in vibrational world, and God wants to give you absolutely everything. So by saying that you don't have stuff, just because you don't see it now doesn't mean that it doesn't exist for you. Do not block off that abundance and that wealth that could so easily be coming to you if you would just allow it. So start saying things like, I am wealthy. You know, this applies to every area of your life. I am happy, I am healthy, I am abundant, I am blessed, you know, I am loved. Like, there's so many amazing statements that you could be putting out that your subconscious could be absorbing. I know that it can be hard when you've got a bank statement in front of you and you're looking at it and saying, this is my reality. But that moment, even just looking at that, that is now history. That is in the past. In the present, if we choose to feel good we can create the reality going forward. So just to recap on the points from this video, find ways to increase your faith by asking the universe for small gifts to start with. Your faith is what is going to back up your manifestation. You want to visualize yourself with the wealth and feeling that. You want to spend time around the things that you want and things that make you feel abundant. You want to be watching your words and the affirmations that you speak out over your life, because your subconscious is listening. So you want to put some really positive statements out there for the future. You want to be feeling thankful for where you're already abundant in your life. Abundance isn't just your bank balance. Abundance is just being alive, being well and thriving as a human being. It's not just about money. And it's also caring for your cash, looking after your money and finding ways to feel good about it by taking control. But also, you know, if you need to get off the topic, go and find somewhere else to feel good, either through the gratitude or just go and spend some time with loved ones. Get off the topic, find other ways to feel good so that you can surrender this to the universe and just let it go. I hope you've enjoyed this video, everyone. I'll be back next Tuesday with another Law of Attraction video. Until then, take care and sending you lots of blessings.